Okay, you did. I did the last story.
You did the last story.
So I'm teasing?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope, I'm teasing.
Okay. It just
close.
doesn't get better.
You were so close.
It doesn't get better.
This is why you and I should never go to Vegas with money. Scratch that. We should just never go to Vegas. It would just.
Does it hurt to know that I've been there several times and actually kind of like Vegas?
Not me.
I don't
bother
gamble
me at all. How's Ann do?
She hates being away from home.
That's my girl.
Mm-hmm. She
Let's
said
go on
swearing
vacation.
noises to me when I surprised her with it.
That's my girl. Listen, in today's show, I will make you one promise.
All right.
None of the stories will involve swearing noises.
Hang on, let me look real quick.
We hope.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for listening to This Is Truly News, liking, subscribing, following. If you would, please share this with your friends, family, and folks you may have met once. Look on Facebook. All the people you haven't met for 20 years, go ahead, hit them up.
Absolutely.
Like, subscribe, follow. Donkey Chains. That's German for thank you, sort of.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
Big thank you to my linguist friend across the pond, up the street, around the corner. Where? No, I'm talking to you.
I'm not across the pond.
Well, you're up.
Bozo. That would be Europe.
You're up the road.
Well, yes.
Well, up
but
and
it's a
over.
law. You got to go up and then hang a left to Cambridge. But yeah.
Joanna, Catherine, Penny, Filipina.
A lot of names there.
We're going to call her Joanna. Rented her home in Manukau, South Auckland, from Investment Portfolio Management Limited Partnership. The agency ran the property for a landlord and arranged for an inspection the day her tenancy ended. So she was leaving and they would go in and check the property out. They discovered a few things missing from the flat, including the fridge, washing machine, dryer.
Well, so they were small items that you kind of had to look for.
Swivel chair, bedside table, console, table, mattress, bedhead, TV, blinds, wardrobe, washer, dryer, and shower. Shower? How did she get the shower out of it?
Wouldn't it just be
in the
easier
back
to
with
list
the
the things she left? There were floors and walls.
Now, Joanna admitted.
How the hell do you? It had to be just like the shower head or something.
I don't know.
How do you get an entire shower? Unless she's a big lady and can.
Well, this is New Zealand.
I mean, She-Hulk is coming out pretty soon, so
maybe they use portable showers in their flats.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't want to know.
Joanna admitted in a text message to taking the furniture items and selling them on Facebook. Now, not only were things gone.
So, like, have shower, you come and remove and transport.
Maybe it was that. That was it. Not only were things gone, there was also extensive damage to the property, which included
removal of a shower,
a broken toilet, presumably when it's
taking the shower out. Yeah.
Holes in walls, scrape marks on walls, and damaged locks and doors.
Well, then.
Judge ordered her to cough up the money she got from her Facebook sales and pay for all repairs.
No jail time?
I didn't see any jail time in the story.
What a guy.
Well, think of what would happen there. The jail
probably toilet would be gone, the bench,
the communal showers,
both beds out the door. In Parks, Louisiana, rendering
bars gone. Hey, have you ever wanted to own a bar or some bars?
Look, there's a whole wall missing. Didn't I see this in the John Wayne movie once? What? In Parks, Louisiana, a rendering of the Last Supper at the St. Joseph Catholic Church has all the usual elements. Christ, the disciples, food.
So far, so good.
And a bottle of McElhaney's Tabasco hot sauce, conveniently placed in front of the disciples.
Well, do we have definitive knowledge it wasn't there?
Well, you're talking Israel in the very first century. No, it wasn't there.
It's Jesus. He's pretty miracle-y.
It's Tabasco.
The miracle of the Tabasco sauce at the wedding in Cana.
Do not drink before you do the show, okay?
You mean stop?
No. And don't start whining either. Thank you. It's in the Bible. Pastor Nicholas Dupre said after he arrived in the parish in 2019, he heard from Shane Bernard, a curator and historian from McElhenney, who wondered if the urban myth about the painting was true. And the pastor said, yep. Bernard sent a large commemorative collector's bottle of Tabasco. A commemorative collector's bottle of Tabasco.
I like Tabasco.
Christy Hebert, the artist, told the Daily Advertiser she was asked not to make the painting an exact replica of the Da Vinci original.
And she didn't put sriracha? Oh, that's West Coast. This is Louisiana.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tabasco would be, that would be it.
Yeah, that would be right. Or a gumbo.
She also said the priest at the time wanted to make the painting unique to our area.
Congratulations.
Because we all know that Christ spoke King James English.
Forsooth, canst thou passeth me the Tabasco sauce?
Tabasco?
Well, yes.
You saying Christ had a lisp?
Maybe.
Thinking that's blasphemy.
There's nothing that says he did.
No, you're going to hell. Go ahead.
I'll have good company.
Worse yet, you could be in Foley.
Official reprimands. As a young postman in the 1970s, I got reprimanded and sent home at 3:30 in the morning for wearing trainers, sneakers, for those of us on this side of the pond.
We can do trainers too.
I had to change into proper boots. The supervisor who sent me home was my dad, who had taken me to work in his car.
Where I was still wearing the trainers.
And I had to walk home and back.
Thanks, Dad.
I got reprimanded because a colleague wasn't invited to another colleague's baby shower, which I wasn't throwing because they didn't like each other. This is for you.
Go back to the shoe thing. Go back to the shoe thing. That's easier to understand.
Yeah. I had to have a meeting with my store's GM because I was speaking Spanish and it offended a customer who doesn't like Mexicans. Well, I got a couple things in Spanish you should say to your supervisor or the GM.
Do not ask Angela Johnson, though, because even though she is Mexican, she doesn't speak Spanish. Well, they grew up in California. What do they teach in California?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't math. I can tell you that.
She's married to a Puerto Rican who does speak Spanish.
Or economics.
And then there's the fights about food. But anyway.
I asked a director's secretary when he was free to sign a doc. She told me to ask him myself. I did. He asked me why I hadn't just asked his secretary. I told him she told me to ask him myself. He was annoyed. She reported me to my line manager for being insubordinate.
So it was a good day all around.
And finally,
thank you.
I got reported for using headphones while working alone because other staff might be talking and I might think they were talking about me, and that would create a bad atmosphere. I worked alone a majority of the day, apart from maybe, 15 minutes.
So, read much into that whole thing? I just don't have the brain power for that anymore.
No.
After an unnamed 25-year-old woman from Gove.
Gove.
I'm going to read it the way it was written.
Okay.
From Gove City, Ohio. Quick, get your Google machine out. She approached a bison at Black Sand Basin in Yellowstone National Park, and the national.
Bold prediction.
Yeah.
This will not end well.
You don't think so?
No, you don't approach bison.
Well,
they're short-sighted, they're nearsighted and upset.
So they're me. I'm a bison. Because if you're a bison, you're from North Dakota State.
And you're not one of them.
The National Park Service wasted no sympathy in its news release about the resulting incident. Consequently, the bison gored the woman and tossed her 10 feet into the air.
Ow!
I don't know which would hurt more, the initial gore or the
landing.
Yeah. People.com reported that she was transported to a nearby medical center with a puncture wound and other injuries.
See, it didn't end well.
The NPS reminding visitors, wildlife in Yellowstone National Park are wildlife and can be dangerous when approached. It is like me.
It's a
Hang on.
bad.
Get off my lawn, you kids. What is? Get out of there.
How can you see the lawn? You're in your basement.
I looked up.
Oh, there you go. I don't have windows in my studio, so
Well, there's a reason for that.
what's the padding on the walls for?
There's a reason for that too.
Okay. Well,
You ever notice all your sweaters have really long arms?
and they tie in the back.
It's so nice that way.
This is true, really news. Send email to titr@netradio.network.